This short video tutorial will show you a 4-step approach that can be used to express numbers from 1 to 100 in Maya mathematics using the Vigesimal or base 20 number system. In this video, 3 examples will be shown with its level of difficulty. In the previous class, we've learned that Maya mathematics uses a base 20 or Vigesimal number system. It is under this concept that numbers will be expressed in Maya mathematics. So, let's look at the first example. So our number is 33. We want to write 33 in Maya math using the 4-step base 20 Vigesimal number system. So let's look at step 1. Since Maya math uses a Vigesimal base 20 number system, we will subtract groups of 20 from the given number. So here we can see, if you look at the arrow, we have the number 20 being subtracted from 33, and that leaves us with a remainder of 13. Step 2. Since 20 in Maya mathematics is represented as a full dot above and a shell below, every group of 20 is represented by a full dot only. Following the arrow, as we can see, we have one group 20, which is represented by one full dot. Our remainder is 13. So in Maya mathematics, the symbols used to represent 13 are 2 horizontal bars and 3 beam. Step 3. Add the value for each Maya symbol represented to get the number given. So, the first symbol that we have here is a full dot beam, which represents 20. It has a value of 20. Following, 3 unit beam, which represents 3. And we have 2 horizontal bars, each equivalent to 5. That will be 5 plus 5, or 5 times 2, and that is equal to 10. Let's add to find the sum. 20 plus 3 plus 10 is equal to 33. It is important that the number that you get here, your answer or your sum, is equivalent to the number that you're given in the first place. Step 4. Express your number in Maya math after using the Vigesimal base 20 number system. Answer equals to the number 33, which is equivalent to 2 horizontal bars, 3 beam, and a full dot at the top. Okay, so let's look at number 2. The number is 55, and we are to write this number in Maya math using the base 20 Vigesimal number system. Step 1. We are to subtract groups of 20 from the given number. In this case, we've subtracted twice. So we have 20 from 55, that leaves us with 35. Another 20 from 35 will leave us with 15. As you can see, step 2 asks that each group of 20 is represented with a full dot. Following the arrow, we have one full dot, and for the second group of 20 we have another full dot. Since 15 is the remainder, here we have 15, which is our remainder after subtracting two groups of 20. This number 15 is represented in Maya Math as 3 horizontal bars, since 1 bar is equal to 5. Step 3. Add the values for each Maya Math symbol used in step 2. The sum must add up to the number given. So here we have 2 full bean, each equivalent to 20. So 20 plus 20, or 20 times 2 is equal to 40. At the bottom, we have the 3 horizontal bars, which is equal to 5 plus 5 plus 5, or 5 times 3. When we add 40 plus 15, that gives us a sum of 55. Step 4. Express your number in Maya Math symbols. So answer is equal to 55, which is equivalent to in Maya Math symbol as 3 horizontal bar and 2 full dots. Moving on. Example number 3. We have the number 93, and we are to write this number in Maya Math using the base 20 Vigesimal number system. As we all know, in our previous 2 examples, there are 4 steps that we must include in solving this problem. So let's look at step 1. We want to subtract groups of 20 since Maya Math Vigesimal number system uses a base 20 from the given number. So 20 minus 93 will leave us with 73. From the remainder 73, we can subtract another group of 20, and we end up with a remainder of 53. Looking at 53, we can also subtract another group of 20. That will leave us with 33. Looking at 33, we can go once more by subtracting one other group of 20, leaving us with a remainder of 30. So in this case, we ended up with 4 groups of 20. Looking at the arrows, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, step 2. We are to represent each group of 20 with a full dot. And in this case, since there are 4 groups of 20, that means 4 full dots will be placed beside each other in position. So as you can see here, this first full dot represents the first group of 20. The second full dot represents the second group of 20. The third full dot represents the third group of 20. And the fourth full dot represents the fourth group of 20. Remember, in Maya Math, the position of these symbols is very important. So, since we have 4 groups of 20, the position of these 4 full dots will be in a horizontal manner, side to side. Good. Moving over now to the remainder. We ended up with a remainder of 13. Okay? Now 13 will be represented in Maya Math as 10 plus 3. And we know that 10 is equivalent to 2 horizontal bars, each of which has a value of 5. And the 3 will be equal to 3b. Good. So we move over now to step 3. We want to write the value for each math symbol used in step 2. And at the same time, we want to find the sum that must add up to the number given in the first place. So, because we know that there are 4 full beans, each of 20 units each, we can multiply 20 times 4, or we can add 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 to give us a value of 80. Coming down lower, we want to look at the next 3 unit bead, which is equivalent to 3. And we have the 2 horizontal bars, which is equal to 5 plus 5, or 5 times 2, giving us 10. Now, let's add 80 plus 3 plus 10 is equal to 93. Remember, it is important that the sum that we get when we add all the values for each math symbol used must add up to the number given in the first place. Step 4. We want to express our number in Maya math symbol. So we say answer is equal to the number 93, which is equivalent to 2 horizontal bars, 3 bean, and 4 full dots.